Greetings, respected professor and fellow peers. We are Team 23, and this is our design review presentation. Next slide, please. So here are our team members that is on the slide. Next slide, please. In this presentation, we are going to be going over our motivation behind our design, the weighted benefit analysis, both the candidate designs. We'll discuss the pros and the cons, and of course the programming slide, and finally the conclusion and the next steps for our project. So I'm going to be covering the first part, which is the motivation behind our design, which is the double-decker open rooftop parade bus. So this bus is seen mostly in championship victory celebration of sports team like the LA Rams, the Golden State Warriors, or Real Madrid. It is now customary for sport teams to celebrate in this manner upon winning a major title. The robotic parade buses are definitely an absent in the market right now and is a potential that we can tap into. So for our design, the trophy is attached on top. And this part can be easily modified into like any of the championship or the sports team. And the functionality of our robot is inspired by the origami bot, which has the ability to move forward and backward and avoids obstacles. And one thing that we want to emphasize on is the educational value of our project. So users can download the code and edit as they wish. So it comes with a USB cable and a QR code. This QR code will link us to the code, which can be uploaded onto the robot. And such a product would be immediately desirable by parents who want their children to develop an interest in robotics. And in this world where AI and automation is taking over, this is definitely desirable for parents.
Hi, I'm Yamin Arfat. I'm the design lead of Team 23. At first, we had few candidate designs. After carefully considering all of them, we have selected these two final designs. The first one is a garbage truck, but not a typical one. It's a design of a garbage truck that sits on a small line following car. The trash can opens up when we put something in front of it. The second design is a toy bus with a very simplistic design. We can see sports teams celebrate in this type of buses when they win any major championship. We have designed a toy inspired by these championship buses. So let's move on to the next slide to analyze the weighted benefits.
Hi, my name is Ishfaq Abrar Islam. I'm the hardware lead. And for the weighted benefits, we have selected safety, beauty, affordability, durability, education and quality, eco-friendliness, and authenticity. We have put the most emphasis on the benefits like safety and beauty as the product are designed for children's use. We selected the Concept 2 design as it outweighs the benefit of Concept 1 design. So next slide, please.
Hello, my name is Amri Zawad Karim. I'm the software lead. It is worth mentioning that our bus will have an HSRO for ultrasonic sensor mounted on the front-facing surface, as illustrated by my cursor here. It is also worth noting that the code, the excerpt of the code here is for a robot with 2 wheels, but our bot will have 4 wheels. We have chosen to show a code with the 2-wheel prototype because we wanted to fit this in one slide and also for better understanding. Briefly, as you may have guessed, this is inspired by the last Origami Bot project. Our robot will move closer to the obstacle it detects. If the object is placed around 75 centimeters from the sensor, it will move away from the object that is backwards. If the object detected is around 25 centimeters from the sensor, and on the other hand, if the object is around 50 centimeters, or if it is outside the detectable range of the sensor, then the object will remain stationary or will come to a halt.
Hi, I'm Zach, your testing lead. So moving on, an important point to clear out is that we've already pitched our designs to the concerned stakeholders. And this also includes a suggestion if they want to change the colors of the tour bus for personal preference. And we are expecting a response within the next few weeks, at which point we will then begin production. And there you have it. Thank you for sharing interest in our design review presentation for our team's promising project. before we say goodbye, are there any questions for our audience as I move on to this conclusion slide? If not, thank you very much for listening and have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.